The Bug Out Mini Freek is one of those knives that you gotta have. It is small, it is compact, and it's perfect EDC knife. Not only that, what I like the most about this is that first off, it is M4. It looks awesome. It feels great. And above all, it looks just amazing. In fact, it also has this added safety feature added to this. Let's take a look. It keeps moving, and then we got resistance, some resistance to it, and that's what you want. You want to have some resistance so it doesn't accidentally whoops and closes on your fingers. So this one is awesome when it comes to that. You see, wow. And you should expect this in a $250 almost knife over here, because this knife is just great. It is amazing. Not only it looks great, it also feels great as well. The texture of it is awesome and giving you a very good ability for you to handle this knife, especially when you're cutting things. You want to have some grip to this. It gives you the grip. You want a knife with awesome grip, and this is it. It gives you that. And not only that, you can close and open it with one hand. So one hand, all you have to do is pull those things down and it closes. To open it up, one finger. Just one finger is needed to go ahead and open it. Not only that, you can open this, just flick it open, which makes it awesome. In my opinion, this is one of the better knives that they make for Benchmade. It is an M4, it looks great, it is just amazing. So if you're looking for an awesome knife that you can use for EDC, which is small, which is tiny, and yet it gives you everything that you need in a knife, this one is it. If you're looking for the best possible Benchmade knife that you can ever own, the Mini Freek is just one of them. Not only it is beautiful in terms of its quality and how it's made, it is also very practical as well. It features an M4 blade over here that is exceptionally sharp right out of the box. And another great thing about this is how beautiful it actually looks right on the inside as well. And the scales is just awesome too. Now, if you're familiar with Benchmade, they do actually make knives that are pretty much high price, but you're getting exceptionally good quality made in USA knives over here. Second thing about this knife is its safety feature. So as you close normally knives, it goes just like this. Well, this one has an added bonus to this. So as you move it right here, it has some resistance to this, and it prevents you from automatically accidentally putting it and moving it right when your fingers are here, and giving you a second chance to move them away. So that's an added extra feature that is included over here, and you can feel more resistance as you go through it, and then it snaps into place. Next thing is how it opens up. So this one opens up pretty quick and fast and furious as well. Not only that, the best part is how it closes. You can close this and open this with one hand. So closing it just like this and opening this up with one finger is the way for you to go. So this is something that makes it awesome, and you can use this in either hand in case you want to. Now, the extra thing about Benchmade, why it is so awesome, is that the grooves over here make it very nice. So as you're actually cutting and using it for different kind of purposes, you're getting grooves that is going to make it very good for you to go ahead and grip this knife. In fact, the grip here is almost perfect when it comes to that as well. So this knife features a lot of very good things about this. It looks amazing, and above all, this is a knife that you should definitely own for yourself or give it as a gift. Above all, this is a 10 out of 10. It is just amazing. And this knife is also full of tricks. Let's take a look at this. So opens up and closes, and this is like an automatic, by the way, just the way it goes in with the action that it gives you. And it's not. The best part, it is totally manual, but yet it flips and opens like an automatic. So over here, this is great, you know, you can just easily snap this open. So for example, you go ahead, press it down, and then whoop, and you open it up super fast. That's another way for you to flick this open. Well, in today's video we have the Mini Freek. Wow, this has been anticipated for months for me to actually get this, and with the Black Friday deal I was able to get this at a fraction of its for $300 price tag. Now, you know it's authentic when you get it from a legitimate source such as REI, and two, you have this right in the back here. So when we have this thing just sitting there. I don't know why they do this. You know that you're removing the real deal. Now, the mini Freek all by itself is smaller than the actual Freek, and it's much more robust. It looks better, and it costs a little less money. Now, when you compare the sizes to, for example, this one over here, the Delica, it's about almost the same. In fact, some people will prefer the Delicas, but the handle is just way too small for me. And if you're looking for some heavy duty stuff, and of course how it is closing right in the back here, if you ever opened apart and took apart a Delica, I don't recommend that for you to do. It took me almost forever because of the back lock over here. It's just, there was a spring there and it keeps on snapping. Now compare this to this one right here. This is the Power 3, which is the gold standard when it comes to knives, and I finally got one. And you can see they're all kind of like almost the same thing. This has a bigger handle, but the knife blades are almost the same, that identical size here, which is good. But I still like, yeah, you can't go wrong with the Power 3 here. You can't go wrong with that. Power 3 is just awesome. But this is a pretty cool looking. I think one reason why people get this is just it is small in size, so it doesn't look as threatening. And this finish is kind of really cute looking. I really like this. I mean, cute, maybe it's not the right word for this, but it is nice, really nice. And I like the way they did this right here. As you can see, this is kind of a an orange like to this, and it looks good. It really looks good in every sense of the way. And for those of you who are on the fence about getting this, I just want to show you how it actually looks like. And it looks just beautiful. You can see that this knife doesn't play. It really looks nice. Now the action itself, it's really nice how it opens up and everything. This lock is probably one of the better locks that you can get for it, and you can see how it closes. But I want to show you something interesting. You see, as it closes, it has this interesting safety feature that I haven't seen before in a Benchmade. So it doesn't accidentally, close on you. So it goes down, you see, and then it stops. You see, like right there, it's going to stop. So if you're doing it manually, right here, it actually has more resistance as you go right here, right there. It seems to resist just a bit. It's not like it's enough to force you to go ahead and stop. It doesn't force you to stop, but I want to show you again how it works. So you go and move this and it goes well, and then it enters this resistant phase right about here. And the reason why is that up to here, and then it drops. You see, then the drop starts right here. So it gives you a very small area right here that it drops back in, but that's probably the most dangerous part out of this whole entire thing. But it keeps it from, for example, if this would just continue like that, like this, it would be just more dangerous. So that's a very nice small safety feature that is added to this knife. And for this price, I would want to see something like this. You see, it stops right now, and it just goes, just like that. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I really like this new feature, and I hope more Benchmades are made with this feature. At this price range, you should actually expect it. Hey, this thing is almost $300 in total, but it's worth it. Now, one of the primary reasons why you might be getting this is the blade, which is, this is M4. I mean, they're not joking around when it comes to blades here. And the M4 blade is just top of the line. Benchmade over here. And this specific one, the M4 blade, is just really, really good. You can't get a better blade. You just can't, for the price point and everything else. It says right here M4. So if you're looking for something and you're thinking, well, how big is this? Well, that's how it is. You can see the size here. And comparing this to the Para, barrel is much heavier, just a little bit. This one is much lighter. Actually, this makes it like almost the perfect pocket knife. If I was gonna invest in a pocket knife and you want a high quality, a really good one, and yet it is small and mobile, this is probably it. Has one hole right here, and it's interchangeable like this. You can take this out, this lock here, the deep carry clip, you can take it out from here and you can switch it to this part right there, if in case you want to. Now, another thing I like about this is that all the screws, they're not as inconspicuous over here. They're not like showing off or anything. I know the other Benchmades, they're the one I hate the most, basically, which is the bug out. It has the screws, you can always see, like the orange one, it has the black screws in there. It's ridiculous. I hate the color coding on this one. This one is just great. You see the screws go right in, and they don't really scream in your face that they are in the wrong location and everything. So that's another good thing about this. Now, the action, easily for you to grab, and it flips open. Then you press right here and it closes, just like that. Gravity is your friend here. It's not a gravity knife, but it could be. You see how it flipped? So that's something that is really good about this knife. It's just good. I mean, it's everything you will expect in a $300 knife, like basically everything, except the size. This thing should be probably half the price, I would say. But I got it on sale, so I can't complain too much. Black Friday, some early rewards I got for it too, which amount to like maybe almost $200 on this. Still expensive, but normally they go almost for $300. So yeah, that was a good deal, I would say. It's still expensive. I think it's still way too expensive for what it is. But for blade, for this, the looks and the feel, I don't know. I'm split on this. I'm split if I should just like go ahead and flip it and sell it, or should I just keep it for myself in my collection and just wait until it's gonna go up in price after they retire. And that's one reason why people get those knives. Like, you might think, oh, why, what would you pay $300 for a knife? Well, one of the reasons why you pay this much money is the quality and the resale value of them. Once they go ahead and stop making those knives, the price just goes higher, and you can not only get your money worth out of it, you can get way more money than you paid for it. So it's a good investment in reality, and it looks just great. And they stopped making it for a while too. Keep in mind, Benchmade is known to make knives and then just stop making really good ones. And then you're like, oh man, I should have gotten this. And sometimes they retire really good knives too, and then they make something like a total piece of junk afterwards. So keep this in mind. Like, there was a few knives that I sold and I totally regret. They were Benchmade. They were great, like really great knives. So this is one of those that I might really regret if I sell. So the more I play with it, the more I like it. It's just the action, just amazing. Like, I have had a bunch of Benchmades, and this one is flawless. The rest of them, it just opens so good, it closes so nice, and it looks slick. So what do you guys think? I mean, would you buy one of those? Is it worth the $300 markup on it? Do you wait on sale and get one? Or do you just get it, invest in it? And of course, right now with the price of everything, inflation, everything, I wouldn't be surprised if this eventually goes to $400 in a few years, but hopefully not. So get yours while it's still on sale. Well, getting to the end of this video, we have to opt for the verdict on this one, which is 9.8. Yeah, it's quite large for this one. And why is that? Well, the knife quality is just really spectacular. I like the fit, I like the finish, I like the looks. There was almost nothing not to like about this, except the actual price itself.